What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Third Street Reactions. I'm James.
I'm Shane.
I'm Zack.
We're back with a brand new reaction that we just started.
Yep.
BoJack Horseman, Season 1, Episode 2.
Yeah.
We just started it like 45 minutes ago.
Absolutely.
Literally. We have a weird recording schedule.
Yeah, absolutely. What did you guys think of Episode 1?
No, I liked it, and I could definitely see its potential, and there was quite a few moments where I really laughed out loud. Yeah. And I love Will Arnett, like we said last time. Stuff like that.
It's good. Thought it was going to be bad.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
I likewise thought it was going to be bad, but I'm really excited to see where this goes.
Yeah. I hope we see more of that turtle guy.
The turtle guy.
I've shown two turtles already.
I just remember one. Damn.
There was one on the fucking Maury show.
Oh, yeah. He put his head down.
Yeah, he was the father.
Yeah. We talked about that last time. Damn it.
Hell yeah, but no, I'm excited. Maybe there'll be more turtles. Who knows? But, yeah, anybody have anything else?
No.
Let's get started.
Think 90s. No, BoJack Horseman from Horsing Around. No, I mean he got a little fatter, but it's definitely him.
Well, that's nice.
I told you I don't know where it is. Don't put things in my butt if you want them back.
And hold for Princess Carolyn, please.
Thanks, Laura. No need to get...
What, Caddy? Are you gonna say Caddy?
I was not going to say catty.
Alright, what were you gonna say?
I was going to say catty. Because you're a cat.
Goodbye, BoJack.
You're laughing at me.
Excuse
You're a
me.
fucking chicken.
I just wanted you to know that you ruined someone else's night tonight. And I hope you have enough decency to at least feel a little bit crappy about it.
If we were bothering you so much, why didn't you just leave?
Because I didn't think of that and now I feel stupid.
Look, I have a right to be
No!
here.
Maybe because you're
that a
skinny,
rooster head on a
and
woman?
maybe because you're
It's a chicken.
pretty,
She's a chicken.
you're getting away
Looks
with
like a
things.
rooster head. A
But I
rooster's
want
man.
you to know that your
Not
actions
all
have an effect
chickens
on
have those
others.
fucking
And
frills
I
too.
hate
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
You're a horrible person.
Fuck, I didn't know.
You think I'm pretty?
What an amazing life.
Well, that was another in a long series of regrettable life choices.
What'd you say? I was tweeting about all the weird stuff you do in bed.
My memoirist is going to show up soon, and I don't need you. What's your name?
Pam.
I don't need you pamming up the place when she gets here.
Hey, BoJack.
Ah! Why are you here?
You told me to come at 9.
That doesn't sound like me.
I have your
Also, please don't put in my book that I use horse tranquilizers. I'm drunk. Also, I'm alone, so alone, so alone. Please don't put that in my book. Book dildo.
We are calling it peanut butter and jelly.
Okay, who's jelly?
No. It's like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's wordplay.
You may have too forgiving a definition of the word wordplay.
Well, it's a working title.
Well, it could be working harder. And that's wordplay. How'd you even get in here?
Your roommate let us in.
Mi casa es su casa.
And that is the last of the toaster strudels, and now my morning is ruined.
It's the
Could
fourth
you guys
fucking
keep
toaster
it down?
strudel.
Okay, I'm kind of on a date right
Oh,
now.
well, she said they had 3 of them.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the last one.
You and... Who are you again?
The girl you had sex with?
Right, you definitely should have already been gone.
Hey, excuse me.
Yes, I am BoJack Horseman, star of Horsing Around.
Yeah, okay, I don't care. Those are my muffins.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. Did you bring them into the store with you? Or?
No, but I was going to buy them. That's the last box, and I had dibs on them.
Really? Look, I don't even want the muffins. I was just looking at them. But I gotta say, if you put muffins down, they're not your muffins.
So what? I was supposed to take them into the bathroom with me?
Wait, you didn't even put the muffins in a cart. You just left them out here. I don't want to get into a whole thing here.
Then give me the muffins.
No, because maybe now I want the muffins.
You think that because
Now he's become a prick.
celebrity,
Yeah.
normal rules don't apply.
I wasn't listening. See ya.
You're going to regret that.
Oh, Billy, I'm gonna regret buying muffins. Why, do they got a lot of saturated fat in them?
What was your childhood like?
Got a ball of Jameson?
Normal?
Yeah, it was normal childhood stuff.
Here's your omelet. I'm sorry it's not as good as the omelets your secretary makes, but then you're not married to your secretary, are you?
Well, maybe if my secretary also refused to get an abortion, I would be.
That's real nice.
Normal childhood. Hold on, I gotta take this. Hello?
Hey, BoJack, I've got Princess Carolyn for you. It's urgent.
No, I'm not watching MSNBC right now.
Yeah, well, Hamlet, you might want to turn it on. They're talking
Sloth.
Thanks, I hope.
Our guest
via satellite is Neil McBeal, a naval officer on leave from Afghanistan. Welcome to the program, Neil.
Thank you, Tom.
All Neil wanted when he got home, and I emphasize,
Oh, no.
from Afghanistan, was his favorite brand
And not
of
emphasis.
breakfast muffins. When he went to the supermarket and called dibs on the last box, well, tell us what happened, Neil.
You gotta have a witness for
BoJack
dibs.
Horseman from the
No shame, BoJack Horseman, seen here sneezing at a Christmas party.
Not the sneezing bit. Why do they always use the sneezing picture?
In the 90s, we laughed at your antics.
That sounds like the
Oh,
Sports
how
Center
we
caster
laughed.
guy that
We
switched over into
totally
politics.
raptured glee. There is nothing the least bit funny about stealing a meal from Neil McBeal, the Navy SEAL.
Wait, you stole muffins from a Navy SEAL?
You guys think I should call in and set the record straight?
If you dignify the story with a response, it's just gonna
I'm
fail.
now receiving word that we've got BoJack himself on the phone.
Sorry, stop listening. You were around because he didn't even really have dibs. If he had legitimate dibs...
Oh, I had dibs on the muffins. I hid them in the produce section.
You left them totally out in the open. That's hiding. How did you survive in Afghanistan? Hey, guess what? I can't give them back because I ate them all, okay?
Dude.
Hold on, just to be clear, since this morning, you ate all the muffins?
Oh no.
Yeah, I ate them all in one sitting because I had no self-control. Yeah, there were exactly 12. I ate 12 muffins, and I didn't even want one. That's your goddamn news story. The mystery of my missing goddamn self-respect.
Well, that was slightly better than...
What about you? Were you close with your father?
Happy Father's Day, Daddy.
What is this supposed to be, a lima bean?
It's a heart.
That's some shoddy craftsmanship, son.
You take a boat from here to New York. You gonna go around the Horn like a gentleman or cut through the Panama Canal like some kind of Democrat?
The canal?
You go around the Horn the way God intended. Uneventful. What?
I spent a year in Afghanistan making America safer, and this is the thanks I get?
Really? You specifically made America safer.
Well, BoJack, surely even you would agree that the troops are heroes.
I don't agree to that. Maybe some of the troops are heroes, but not automatically. I'm sure a lot of the troops are jerks.
Did you just say you think the troops are jerks?
Oh, you took that the bad way, didn't you? Hello?
Princess Carolyn needs to talk to you immediately.
Great, put her on.
She's actually just getting out of a meeting. Can you hold for a sec?
You called me.
When you're walking alone.
This whole you hating the troops thing is not great.
I don't hate the troops. I just hate one specific troop. I don't even hate him, really. I just think that he's wrong about the muffins.
Anyway, the former television actor who hates our troops has not left his home since his controversial remarks on Monday about how he hates the troops. BoJack Horseman makes me sick. He voiced his opinion. even though it's
Unbearable.
unpopular, and that's the most cowardly thing a person can do.
After we made love, he covered himself in sheets. Like an Arab.
At this very moment,
What?
Congress is voting on a major education bill.
It appears that BoJack's Lexus is coming out of the garage. This is very big news indeed.
Any comment on BoJack's controversial remarks this week?
So where are we going?
Don't worry, I've got a plan.
Oh!
Ayako! Well, I'm out of ideas.
We can hide out at my place while we make a plan.
Oh, it sucks.
Yeah, great. Just get me away from the cameras. I want to fix this as quickly as possible. I don't care who was right about the muffins anymore, even though I was definitely right. I just want my privacy back so I can finish writing my tell-all memoir so everyone will pay attention to me again. I ate the muffins.
I know. We got another box. It's in the cupboard.
Oh, you were saving those? I ate those too.
We've been here for 10 minutes! It's okay. We'll get more muffins.
As we often do.
Yes, this is all very authentic and natural. Someone's at the door! I will see who it is. BoJack, is there anything you'd like to give Neil McBeal? Oh, yeah, Todd, Neil, as a token of my admiration, please accept this bag of stale hamburger buns.
What?
Yes, hamburger buns. It's a symbol.
So what you're saying is, you think I'm a hero.
Well, I don't know if I...
Say it, BoJack. I'm a hero.
You're a hero. Troops are all heroes. Every single one.
Great. Hey, where'd you get that bucket from? Who gave him a bucket?
Can anyone find a handle? Oh, Thank you, my friend. Unbelievable. What's your name, young lady?
Well, my real name's Angela, but my friends call me Jelly.
What? Oh my God! Please tell me we got that. You want to know about my parents? They drank a lot. My father was a failed novelist. My mother was the heiress of the Sugarman Sugar Cubes fortune, and my dad resented her for it. He used to make me cry with him while listening to Cole Porter records. He made me build my own tree house, and then he tore it down while I was at summer camp because instead of hardy Christian nails, I used screws, which he called fancy Jew nails. Like I said, totally normal.
Keith Olbermann. You never heard of Keith Olbermann?
No.
He was the ESPN sportscaster for a long time, then switched over into politics. I think he might be back in sports now, but I'm not positive.
Guys, that was a reaction to the second episode, and now we're going to review it. I liked it. Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. It was good. I think it was... what I liked about it is at the end, we feel like we're progressing more into his terrible childhood and why he's a fucking cocksucker.
Well, they're humanizing him.
They're humanizing
They are.
him, right.
Yeah.
They're
Humanizing the horse.
Horsemanizing him. Yeah.
Horsemanizing.
Yeah, horsemanizing. I really like Diane.
She's okay. She's
I
right
like
now.
that.
She's just kind of a story, whatever the fuck.
Like a filler.
Like a device to get his story.
Story device.
Yeah, to get his
storytelling device.
I liked her until I found out she was with Peanut Butter fucking dog or whatever his name is. What is it, Mr. Peanut Butter?
Mr. Peanut Butter. I'm not a fan of Mr. Peanut Butter.
Don't like
I don't really
him.
like him, but I also, I think BoJack is definitely a douche as well in his own way, a different kind of way. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
He's just a miserable man that spreads his misery.
They're both very
Yeah, and
decent.
he's irresponsible. It's like the big thing, I think, too.
When you're that rich, you can kind of be irresponsible.
Yeah.
I would love that. Like, when I don't have to leave my apartment.
You have a very big cushion.
Yeah. Well, you have to leave your apartment, like today, before I came here. I was happy. I didn't have to leave my apartment.
Yeah.
Could just eat a bowl of cereal, be a douchebag.
Yeah.
It's great. If I was a millionaire, I could do that the rest of my life. I'd love it.
Well,
So if you were a millionaire, you'd wake up every day and you'd just eat your cereal and you'd watch TV.
Yeah.
Or edit reactions.
Yeah. If I was a millionaire, I'd be doing this.
Well, we'd still be doing this, of course.
But you still have to drive here.
Well, that's okay. I drive here anyway.
Yeah.
I love
If
doing
you're a
this.
millionaire, we wouldn't be doing it here.
Well, we wouldn't be doing it here. That's true.
Yeah, probably not.
That's
no.
true. That's
I
true.
think it'd be funny if we did, though.
We still have to drive somewhere.
Yeah.
No, I love this.
Unless we just live there. Which I could just set my cot up anywhere. Pull it out.
Yeah.
No, I love this. This is a passion, but I would definitely, other than this, embrace just the misery. Just eat cereal, watch TV, watch sports.
Well, I don't know how miserable millionaires are.
Well, obviously he's
this one's
obviously,
miserable.
so a lot of them have committed suicide.
Yeah.
You're right,
So you'd imagine it from your perspective how miserable you would be with $1 million.
Yeah. Well,
I'd be like fucking Bud sitting there in front of that fucking big sack of $1 million. Checking it out.
what does he do when he opens it?
He opens it up and flips it back. He's looking at it. He starts laughing.
Yeah.
And he's a fucking thanks a bunch.
Yeah.
See, I don't think Zack in my life would be that much different except the alcohol. Because I wouldn't be drinking. But
yeah.
God.
I think he
would like rain.
It'd rain alcohol. He'd have like a system in his house.
You guys better
like the fucking shower head.
What I want, it's like just a fucking tap on my sink. And I walk up to the sink and I'm looking at the fucking knobs. Like, Jameson, Tito's.
You remember Mr. Deeds, his great uncle, who he inherited it? Mr. Deeds inherited the $1 billion company from. Mm-hmm. He had a fruit punch water fountain all over his place.
Wow.
I don't know about that. I think they have liquor or beer. Probably beer as you're walking around.
One of the coolest things I've watched like celebrity like shows where you go through their house or whatever like that. Like Floyd Mayweather, he's got like his own, and like Quentin Tarantino has this too, and a lot of people who like, well, I'm sure most celebrities have their own theater, but some of them are really cool.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, I mean, and they have like their own selection, like every kind of beer, every kind of soda, and all kinds of treats. I think it's just a pretty cool fucking thing.
I probably wouldn't eat a lot of treats. I usually don't when I'm drinking.
Yeah,
because you're getting all your sugar intake.
Yeah,
and you don't really desire them.
Yeah.
But definitely have some figures I like. And
if we want to talk, we could do a podcast.
You're the one that fucking started talking about all that.
No, I know. Yeah, but yeah, Yeah.
All right, we're moving on. Dibs.
Okay, so yeah, I mean,
At a grocery store, put ourselves exactly in that situation. If someone just sits shit down,
Oh, no, it's up for grabs.
and you walk up and you know it's out of place,
yeah.
I would assume that someone left it there because they changed their mind and didn't want
Exactly.
to walk their happy ass back to the fucking aisle it went to.
Me too.
Put it back.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you guys walk the shit back, or do you usually just sit down like that? Like the fucking...
I'm 50-50.
Yeah, after I started working at Giant Eagle,
Yeah.
I because some people get paid to just put things back,
Right.
so it's like kind of gives them a job. But so
Every time you make a trip to the grocery store, you pick up something randomly just so you can set it down.
Yeah.
No.
Great jobs, kids.
Well, the thing about it was it's not always just this huge inconvenience. Like it's like, it just happens and it's part of the job, and it's not like someone's gonna
So
put
you
that back.
kind of over dramatize it.
Well,
what most people do when they're setting it down, like,
Yeah.
someone's got to put that back.
I used to do
or
that.
or you tell yourself you're just too fucking lazy to put it back.
You know what?
I used to do that. I used to always put it back.
I
My
put it
dad told me
back,
to do
yeah.
it. Sometimes I'm 50-50. If
Yeah.
I don't put it back, I'm not heartbroken. I used to be heartbroken.
I put it back. I can't stand it. And the reason I put it back is I think the opposite of you. I think someone has to fucking put this back.
I know. I've been that guy who put it back.
Right.
And there's times when there's nothing to do. People start getting sent home, and then they don't get. Yeah. And
Just think of the world if everybody said, well, goddamn, I'm just going to do A, B, C because someone's job to fix it. You know
Well,
what I mean?
James,
Like-
a lot of people put fucking DEF fluid in diesel tanks and diesel fluid in DEF tanks, okay? And they fuck up an entire system on a machine.
Yeah.
And we got to fix it anyway.
That's
Yeah.
accidental,
So-
though, right?
No, that's dumbassery.
The massery.
Yeah.
Yeah, some fucking idiot thought that they're going to put, this is the fuel cap.
Yeah.
The fucking DEF tank is blue, and the fuel tank cap is green.
But it's
Yeah.
a mistake.
It's a mistake that cost somebody a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
And your company loves it when it happens.
Well, we love it.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me, but I'm just saying that there's worse shit that could happen than someone setting some muffins down in the tomatoes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever been in a fight, not a fight, but like a disagreement in a grocery store over something fucking retarded?
When I was a cashier,
Uh-huh.
yeah, there's like dealing with customers.
Yeah. Nightmare, right?
Why? And I can't say, but you're a fucking idiot.
Exactly.
The one time I did, some guy said, "Are you stupid?" I said, "No, are you stupid, motherfucker?"
You did?
Yeah, I was in a bad mood, and he's like, "I know you're a manager. I'm gonna talk to him right now." I was like, "Oh fuck!" And that guy, he brought me to his office. Hey, that guy's a fucking asshole. We don't like him, but you can't talk like that to people.
Absolutely.
But it's a good thing, he is an asshole. So, but just don't do it again. He was really my boss at Giant Eagle. They were really cool guys.
Yeah, I mean, you knew you should have done that.
But but it's happened in 1,000.
We definitely got away from the dibs conversation.
Yeah, I was going to say that, the dibs conversation. But to your thing, well, back to the dibs real quick. Like, okay, as I saw this episode, I did not think that guy, I wouldn't sanctify it as dibs. I didn't think it qualified.
Right.
That being said, if he was nicer about it, I think BoJack didn't care. I think he would have given it to him.
Yeah, he would. Because he was just saying, look, I don't even really want him. I was just looking at the picture.
Yeah.
And he started fucking being a fucking douche.
Yeah, I thought he was being a little prick,
Absolutely.
But I think it's just funny. Neo McBeal, the Navy SEAL.
That was awesome, yeah.
The
was
wordplay, because they talk about wordplay. The wordplay in this show is great.
It's clever.
It was.
But go ahead with the grocery store thing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've seen fights in a grocery store. One time I was at Target when I worked there, and two women got in a fight over a...
You told me you worked at a ghetto Target, didn't you?
Actually, at first I did, and then they didn't tear it down, but they built a new one, and we moved into the new one, which was really nice. But when I worked at the less than desirable Target, which, you don't see many of those these days.
What are you doing?
These two women got in a fight over a damn CD player. You know what I mean? Like a fight. Like a $35 Black Friday deal.
Black Friday
Black
is the
Friday.
key word, the
Yeah.
key phrase. Because
Yeah.
Black Friday is a shit show.
It was
I've
nuts, man.
read things about people getting trampled and stuff.
Oh.
I've never seen that in Marietta, but
yeah,
I've heard
I mean,
things.
I've heard about Parkersburg, people getting in fights.
Well, I've heard West Virginia, all kinds of bad shit.
I just can't.
I work for a West Virginian company.
In Marietta.
That's the only story he has in Ohio because he bought it from an Ohioan.
Really?
He didn't start it here.
Huh.
He consumed it.
Is it better than Parkersburg ones? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, there's not one in Parkersburg. They have other stores throughout West Virginia, like 7 stores or something.
Okay.
Like
Wow.
that. 8.
Yo, I can't fathom
One
that,
in
though.
Kentucky.
Do you guys think
One
you
in,
would... Jesus Christ, we keep interrupting each other.
Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
doing it on purpose.
But no, can Can you imagine the brand new fucking Nintendo came out, and you and one other guy were like eye to eye, like you met eyes, and he got a hold of it first? Would you fight him, or would you just like better?
Well, if he had it first.
Well, if you know,
That
it's
is
like
dibs. It's in his hand.
It's like no, but it's like we're like this is a Nintendo, and we're both trying to grab it.
If he can't, if I was walking towards it doing this, and then he ran and like slid and grabbed it, I'm like, hey, little fucker, you knew I was going for this. But if we both went at it at the same pace,
right, same pace,
and he had it, I got it, you had it.
Okay.
I wouldn't fight, but if, like I said, the first scenario I described, if I was grabbing and he just ran and took it, I'd be like, you knew I was going to fucking get it.
Right.
Like, well, I haven't. I'd be like, bitch, I'm going to go outside.
I'll take that. There was a show with Arnold Schwarzenegger and who was it, Ice-T? Or something like, no.
Are you talking about,
no, it was,
are you talking about the Christmas movie?
Like Sinbad. What are the guys?
Yeah, it is Sinbad.
It is Sinbad.
Yeah. It is Sinbad, yeah.
Never mind. Yeah,
they were fighting over it. Wasn't he trying to buy it for Jake Lloyd?
I don't remember that part.
Okay.
I just mainly remember they were both fighting over this action figure the whole fucking time.
I love that movie.
Chasing, running each other down, and
I remember watching that at my Aunt Cheryl's. That was a good movie.
I really enjoyed that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've never been in that situation, so I don't know how I would react.
I hope I've never been in that
situation.
Yeah. So like I don't start shit just to start shit ever. I don't like people who do that.
No.
But if I had it, I'd have it. And so much I'd take it when I'd have it. I'd have something to say.
Got problems.
Yeah.
You guys noticed they opened this episode up in a bar. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of like, it's remind me like the Simpsons and other cartoons that seems like they always have a bar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a
there's a cartoon making it funny. There's sex. There's bars.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
But
yeah. I thought that one chick was being rude as hell.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Little paparazzi shits.
Yeah.
I don't do that, man. When I'm around a celebrity, I don't make a big deal about it, even if internally I'm kind of freaking out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I just try to
Well,
play
because you don't
cool.
want to be an asshole. I've met a bunch of them. I always try to be as cool as hell, man.
Yeah, I just don't want to make them feel like they're a fucking alien. You know what I mean? Like they're like standing out.
I've been at conventions where I've set up a table to sell artwork. And you see, like I saw the guys from Boondock Saints, and they were probably like 30 feet away.
Right.
Yeah.
And they were just sitting there. It was Reedus, the one guy, and
the
David
one guy.
Della Rocco.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, he's cool.
I know, and no one was in David Della Rocco's line. And that was the only guy I wanted to talk to.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
Yeah.
But it's because, for one, I don't want to be one of those people.
Yes.
That's a big thing, yeah.
It was like when I saw Ric Flair. Woo! When I saw Ric Flair, man, I jizzed myself a little bit. I wanted to go talk to him, but I didn't. I just...
Yeah, and you also saw Jeannie Buss, didn't you?
I saw her.
She's the owner of the Lakers.
Yeah, she's the owner of the Lakers. So, yeah, for you guys that don't know, she's pretty famous in the sports industry, especially the NBA.
Yeah.
Her family's legendary, right?
Yeah.
I was in Buckeye, Arizona, where I lived at the time, and the I-10 goes like all the way to California. So I think she was traveling to Phoenix for a basketball game, probably, or some business doings, whatever. I stopped at the gas station by my house, and there was freaking Jeannie Buss. And
you said she got like this huge black SUV, right?
No, it was not a black SUV. It was a white. What's the real fancy car with the thing on the hood? Fucking, that pops up out.
Rolls Royce.
Rolls Royce. Yeah, she got out of this Rolls Royce. She had her own personal driver, and he got out of the car, and she wanted to go in the gas station to get.
And he was huge, right?
He wasn't that big, but he was very professional.
Yeah.
Right? He was like you could tell that was what he's done for his living, and he was good at it. So he got out of the car. He opened the door for her. She looked magnificent. Unbelievable.
Glad I'm not the only one with problems with my vernacular.
Yeah, exactly. She looked incredible.
Yeah.
And he opened the door for her, and she walked up, and I think she's a billionaire, isn't she?
Yeah.
She walked up into this small town hillbilly gas station by herself, no security or anything. Waited in line. I had to go in the store when I saw her go in there. Like, I don't even need to buy anything. I'm just fucking going in, right?
It's like a television show. And you're looking out the window, and Jamie's like,
no one knew who she was besides me. I don't think.
That's the thing. Like, I don't know if a lot of people would know her because.
I'm sure as fuck wouldn't.
Right.
It's just
you just noticed that somebody pulled up and she's got a driver and a nice car. And
you could tell by looking at her the way she was dressed that she was gorgeous. That she was somebody, right?
Yeah.
So people kind of looking at her and stuff, but she was She was so sweet. She was talking to people, just like. Not like having conversations, but excuse me, I'm sorry, I mean, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
She act like just any other person, and she waited in line between all the hillbillies. It was actually.
I didn't think she'd be like, "Well, I'm Jeannie. I'm going to the front." I don't think she'd be like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What was weird what was cool though is before she went in, I just remember the driver pulling out a big wad of cash out of his hand and handing her like some money. I don't know if he held her money or what, but it was just like
she's not gonna carry that big wad of cash in her fucking dress or whatever.
Yeah, but that is trust, man. She trusted this guy.
That woman in fucking.
She's probably pocket changed her too.
It probably was pocket change.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was cool.
Oh, my bad. I was looking. I thought you were gonna say something about Ace Ventura.
I was, but you interrupted me. I'm not.
I didn't look. I just looked at you. My bad.
The pig with the balloon. That remind you of anything?
Remind me of Rick and Morty.
Really? Well, the guy, Principal Vagina.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm also thinking of It with the red balloon.
Oh. Yeah, I try to forget that.
I should have asked Jeannie for her number that day. That was right after she broke up with Phil Jackson, I think.
I thought they broke up for years.
I've been here for this was like 6 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Saw Val Kilmer once at a convention.
You did?
I just talked to him, but he didn't look very happy to be there.
He didn't look very happy to be there?
No.
Well, I know like Peter Mayhew, who plays Chewbacca.
Uh-huh.
He's like, I mean, of course he's not with us anymore. God rest his soul, but he was always really tired, and I've heard a lot of, I think when you're paid to do autographs and stuff like that, like Mark Hamill, and there's like people who have, they have a certain energy, and like fans love them, and they give the fans their money's worth. Like, he would just, God rest his soul, he'd be tired, he would just sign, and it wouldn't look bad, and he'd smudge, and he'd just like, next person.
Dude, that's terrible.
He wouldn't say anything to anybody.
That's
and I heard it was, it wasn't
pretty
good.
disheartening, yeah.
Pretty disheartening, yeah. So.
Well, I went to the Walking Dead convention a few different times, and everybody that I interacted with there was really nice.
I've heard that those people are great with the fans.
Yeah, they were really nice. It was cool because I have a friend that is involved with Walking Dead.
Yeah.
And we got to sit behind like where like all the people were lined up, like sign autographs, and like all the Walking Dead artists like walked right by me and my kids, and they were saying hi to my kids, and not artists but actors.
Yeah.
They were being sweet to my kids, so yeah, it was
That's
cool.
good shit, man.
We got to meet the voice actor, if you've seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah.
The voice actor for Envy.
Oh, okay.
Actress.
Yeah.
But she was really cool. She's actually a school teacher in everyday life.
Right.
Oh, that's cool.
And it was interesting to hear how they break all that shit down and how they call them in to record and
That's
how
cool.
they just kind of go about their everyday lives and they get a call.
Come on in.
Because people kept asking about how to break into the industry and shit.
Right.
I didn't really retain all that. But
Absolutely.
my daughter wanted to meet her because my oldest daughter is a big fan of that character and a big
Yeah.
fan of that franchise.
Yeah.
And so she got to meet her, shake her hand and shit. It was pretty cool.
That is
for her.
awesome. Yeah.
And the lady seemed like a really down-to-earth lady.
Yeah,
So-
hell yeah.
The other guy, I didn't meet another guy. I'm not going to fucking run him down by his name, but he was another voice actor for that series.
Yeah.
And he just seemed like a douchebag.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What'd he
like
say?
Fucking, like, just playing up the crowd, being this guy, and just, I don't know, he just seemed like a douchebag.
Wow.
Was he being rude or anything, or just...
It was disingenuous.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know what hurt me kind of when I was at these conventions is seeing celebrities with no lines. You know what I mean? I don't know why, but like I saw some of the Walking Dead characters that are in the show, and I thought they'd have a line, and there was like no line. And then like 2 lines over, there's like, somebody
It's
more
like David
famous.
Del Rocco.
Yeah.
The other 2 guys had Norman Reedus had a humongous fucking.
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
yeah.
I'm sure.
And then the other guy, I keep calling him the other guy. I don't remember his
I
fucking
can't remember his name either.
But he had a few people,
Right.
and Rocco had nobody.
Yeah.
See, Norman was at the Walking Dead convention, and his line was fucking insane. Yeah.
Yeah, and the only one out of those guys I would imagine be enjoyable to talk to would be David Del Rocco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think he's a comedian.
Oh,
And
really?
everything, so he's be cool.
The cat thing. Oh,
Oh yeah!
No.
I killed your cat, bitch.
Yeah. Tell me the cat's name. It's this?
What color was it, bitch?
Dude, okay. Do you guys like toaster strudels?
I did when I was a kid. I haven't had one for a very long
Pop-Tarts.
time.
I love Pop-Tarts. I had a toasted strudel when I was older, and it's pretty damn good, too.
I like.
But Pop-Tarts, I guess I'm just used to.
Yeah.
I don't like Pop-Tarts. I like toaster strudels better.
Like Pop-Tarts?
I don't like Pop-Tarts, no.
Jamie, we need to really reconsider your involvement in this channel.
How do you not like Pop-Tarts?
We'll have a meeting after this about that. But
That's like saying I don't like soda. Like, there's a million kinds. Pop-Tarts, there's a million kinds.
Couple of things. I mean, the $80 in the bank.
Yeah.
The guy felt great about it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like where I'm at right now.
I can relate to that,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, I
That's
can.
more than I thought I had in there.
I can, too. I can, too.
And
Strut like
it
a
cracked me up when he's talking about his dad at the end. He
Yeah.
built me a tree house, and they tore it down while I was at summer camp. He said I I didn't use
Like Christian-
hardened Christian nails. I used fancy Jew. I used screws, which he called fancy Jew nails.
Oh my God. Actually, that was one of my favorite parts when he was talking about his dad. Actually,
That's what I'm saying. It was
Yeah.
funny as hell.
yeah. You remember the episode of Seinfeld? This particular thing with the with the Navy SEAL reminded me of this. George goes in and he wants to buy this outfit. I think it's a shirt. And then the same thing happens with him. The guy's like, I was about to grab it. And George's like, no, but I grabbed it. And they're bickering. And then George was like, he buys it. Or he hides it or something like that. And later on he goes to buy it. And then the guy says, I will get you for this.
Look, I'm going to get you for this. I don't know how, but I am going to get you. You are going to pay.
And then later on, he's eating at a restaurant. He's like, oh, by the way, this is from the chef. It's made especially for you. Thank you for coming. And he looks, and that guy who you fucked over in the clothes store, he's like,
The chef said that he made it special for you.
Oh.
It's delicious.
and he's like, so he doesn't eat it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's so we gotta take you through Seinfeld at some point, man.
I don't know. That might be difficult.
Dude, I think if you give it a chance, I really think you'll like
My
it.
favorite
If you give it a fair
Phil
chance.
and fucking Kramer's avoiding the cable guy.
Yeah.
He's like this fat guy.
Yeah.
Just chasing him around. And he's chasing him across the roof.
Yeah.
And fucking Kramer jumps the roof.
Yeah.
And he's like,
I'll get
you, Kramer!
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, if you give it a fair chance, I don't think anyone can dislike that show.
Okay.
Personally. Okay, real quick, Warhorse. I know you've seen it. Damn
Great.
good movie. Have you seen it?
Tom Hiddleston's in it.
Never heard of it.
He is, yeah. It's just a Steven Spielberg movie, and it's about World War I and the horses that were used, and it's very good.
It follows a horse and it kind of goes through the whole thing.
Sounds
this
good.
horse through these different situations. That there are these German deserters.
Yeah.
They get hunted down by the German army and killed, and they're just kids.
Yeah.
And kind of all the horses that have died pulling artillery,
Right.
guns and shit, and it shows a big pile of them.
Yeah.
So sad.
You think
It does.
they'd be eating them? I mean, the food shortage and shit on the war front.
You figured?
Yeah.
Yeah, you figured they would. The Dothraki did.
Instead of just throwing them out
And
there.
they had sex with them.
It's a hell of a thing.
Yeah. So, did you read about the Dothraki doing that?
What?
The Dothraki.
Dothraki.
Yeah.
Never heard of Dothraki.
God damn, I'm trying to trick you. They're a made up thing from Game of Thrones. Okay, so one other thing. This is kind of reminds me of the Dips thing, and not quite. One time, a buddy of mine, I used to work with him, he was going through McDonald's. And you know how it splits into two lines?
Yeah.
Well, there was like two people in the line to the left, or like three people. And there's no one in the line to the right. So he just goes to the right.
Absolutely.
And this guy in this big red,
Hillbilly truck?
hillbilly truck with
Yeah.
a Confederate flag, starts calling him every word in the book. And he's like sitting there, and he's, this guy's not a fighter. He's sitting there kind of nervous. And he's like, what is the etiquette on that thing? And in my opinion, and I don't think I'm wrong, you go into the line, whatever line you want.
Absolutely.
That's what I think. And I think that if those fuckers weren't going to get out of the line and go over there, fuck them.
Yeah.
That just happened to me the other day. Now, luckily, no one yelled at me, but I looked at those cars. There was like three in one line. I looked at them and I'm like, what are those fucking morons doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Well, it makes you think, like, is something wrong with that thing over there?
yeah.
You ever thought that?
No.
Yeah,
Unless
I-
the light's flashing and there's something obviously wrong with it.
I thought,
Or a
like,
note
why is
taped
there
to
so many people here and no one there? You know what I mean?
I have seen almost fights though in McDonald's drive-throughs because of that, and not so much because there was three people in one line and one cut to the other line, quote unquote cut.
Yeah.
But because it's just a normal flow. There's two in this one, and then one makes an order. And when you're pulling around and you meet in the main line, right?
Yeah.
Well, one time somebody pulled in front of the other one, and there's no who has the right of way. There's no way of knowing who has the right of way, right? Usually somebody's just.
Well, if you're already in the lane and someone's pulling up, and then you pull out of that fucking one lane to go into the other one,
Right.
you're fucking it up.
Well,
Because that guy driving up sees you in the lane. It's like traffic etiquette.
Yeah.
And someone I know does this shit quite a few times.
Where's that?
But you'll be in a turn lane.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there with the turn signal, and there's oncoming traffic behind you,
Yeah.
going in the same direction. And, what am I going this way for? And you just veer into the next lane and turn it.
I thought you were talking about a
fucking it
four-way.
up. This is how accidents happen.
I thought you were talking about a four-way stop. Like, when it's I have the right of way, sometimes I'll still wait.
Well, you still do that.
Because I've been with...
That is still frustrating when I'm sitting there,
Because I've
unable to drive for legal reasons.
been in two cars where people have had a right of way, and they've gotten hit by the other person.
Well,
So I always wait
I
still.
get it then. But
Yeah, and
my point
Yeah.
is that you fucking get in the turning lane a lot, and you get in these lanes,
Yeah.
and then you'll just change your mind and just veer into the next lane. Like, oh, well, and you just cut over.
Shane's not a good driver. He's not. Sorry.
Yeah, I've never been in an accident.
Knock on wood. You better get up and
Have
do
you been in an
stuff.
accident?
I have not been in an accident that was my fault.
Okay.
If that makes sense. I've never been in an accident. Knock on... God damn it. Now tonight, I'm going to get the fucking wreck. But no, I've never been in an accident that was my fault. But I was in a Centos truck, a 26-foot Centos truck, and the steering column bolt, I guess there's a bolt in there, snapped when I was going 65 miles per hour on the highway. And you know what happens when that happens? The steering's gone, right? And it was fucking terrifying.
Well, I imagine.
Because there was nothing I could do. Like
I tapping the brakes?
Well, what happened was the truck knew there was a catastrophic failure, so the engine immediately turned off.
That's good.
And when the engine turned off, the brake was extremely hard to press down.
Oh, yeah.
Does that even sound right? That doesn't
sound right.
It doesn't sound right to me.
Well, I know with semi,
right?
They have an air brake system,
right?
That if there's a failure,
right,
that you should have some level of manual braking,
right?
Because those fucking trucks lose control. It's like a goddamn torpedo flying through there.
Yeah.
It can kill a lot of people.
Hell yeah!
And but they are designed though to lock up the air brake system because the air system releases these springs.
Mm-hmm.
That operate the brakes.
Right.
And when that air system's gone, the springs just, they fucking full force.
Wow.
And they can lock up.
Yeah.
Well, like, those runaways on hillsides.
Yeah.
Where for semis, where
the
they
sand
fucking,
trap.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what those are for.
Yeah.
When they lose control, or, loss of system pressure, or whatever, they fucking...
Yeah, that was fucking terrifying though, and I had to literally stand up in the truck to push it down just to get it to stop some. But we ended up hitting those wires that they have on the side of the highway. It's like a wire, like a metal wire.
Instead of guardrails.
Yeah, instead of guardrails. We hit that. The motherfucker snapped and just went flying everywhere. And thank God.
It's like fucking the T-Rex coming through the fence in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, it was terrible. Thank God there was no people on the highway, so no one got decapitated by the wire. But
Jesus,
in Ghost Ship.
Ghost Ship.
Yeah, the fucking cable breaks and swings through this party and cuts all these people in half and cuts their heads off and shit.
Oh, shit.
I haven't seen it. No,
that's
Ghost Ship.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called Ghost Ship.
That shit's happened in real life. I mean, it really
I've seen
has.
it's called 1,000 Ways to Die.
And that
it's
was
a
one
disturbing
of them.
show.
Yeah.
Just a show where they reenact these things where people have died these terrible
Got
ways.
decapitated and shit.
And it's just fuck that.
Yeah. But anyway, McDonald's.
A lot of bad ways to go.
McDonald's, this guy cut off somebody in line, like we were talking about, and they almost had a fist fight right there. And I just can't imagine getting that upset about it. I can't. That's something Dave Farley would do, though. But
your dad?
I've seen my dad fucking get pissed at people. Like we were in the Harmer restaurant parking lot behind it. Mm-hmm. Harmer's a bar, restaurant, pub, and we were pulling in, I think, and this lady was leaving, and she just pulled right in front of us. And my dad just fucking laid on the horn and fucking flipped her off. Like my dad does that shit. He gets fucking pissed and blows up on people. And
we have a mutual friend who's kind of like that.
I did that once. I did that once in Cincinnati when you were in Cincinnati with us. I was pulling it. I was a lot younger.
If it's something, I mean, I've blown up on people and done flip people off and shit.
I've done that, but I don't. I mean, it takes.
But like getting out of the car and turning into a full blown road rage.
We're not going to talk about that one relative of ours who.
No.
Jeez, we.
But I got pissed off in Cincinnati. We were pulling the Gold Star to get food, and I didn't get pissed off. He got pissed off and started waving his hands at me like this, and that's when I got pissed. So I pulled a quick Yui. And
I get more pissed when I see people getting unreasonably angry.
That's what pissed me off.
Yeah,
you don't remember that?
Yeah,
I fucking hunted him down.
Yeah, it's like, dude, what?
Who do you think you are?
Exactly. Like, why do you care that much, dude? Now I'm pissed.
It's crazy. Now I'm pissed. That's exactly what happened. But I hunted him down. You were with me. We pulled up alongside of him, and I rolled down the window. And then actually, probably already down because it was summer. I was like, "Hey, motherfucker!" And he looked over like I caught him off guard. He's like, and he recognized it was me from the parking lot. And he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, man."
I vaguely remember.
You vaguely remember that?
Vaguely, yeah, I do.
And I go, "You better be, man. I'll fuck you up."
I remember you were like, you had that look like your dad.
Yeah.
Like when he gets mad, he goes like,
yeah.
Like, and
I looked crazy. It was not my finest moment. It really wasn't.
No, I don't got like.
I was that recent movie with Russell Crowe.
Yeah, I
Road Rage
want to
movie.
see that.
And he Okay, the woman could have easily corrected that situation.
Yeah.
But he definitely had already lost his shit prior to that
Yeah.
incident. So, yeah, this conversation's gone on way too long. We have other shit to do.
But this episode was good.
Yeah, it is good. Was
Yeah.
good. Will be good.
We're
Forever and anon.
We're on to the next one.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. If you like what we do, you can like and subscribe to this channel. You will find it on Instagram. You will find us on Twitter. You will not find us on Facebook. You will not find us on Hulu. You will...
Hulu's a streaming service.
He knows, I think.
Anyway,
Cinemax.
if you don't, you won't.